If your meetings sound aligned, but nothing changes afterward, it's usually not an accountability problem. It's a clarity problem. Everyone nodded and still nothing got done. And if that keeps happening and you're missing the moment where it breaks, I'll show you here exactly what to look for and what to do instead. The break isn't in what you said, it's in what they understood. So what needed to happen or needs to happen was said by you, clear, direct, right? No fluff. You're like, here's the problem. Here's what we need to do. Let's go. And still, nothing moves. Someone looks down, someone might start typing, or someone jumps in. Well, we actually did do that, or that's not the issue. We tried that already. Now it's quiet and it's tense. People are explaining and defending, and you feel it shift. We're not even on the problem anymore. And this is where most leaders miss it. This isn't one moment that happens. It's happening multiple times in the same meeting, especially when things get unclear or a little bit uncomfortable. And sometimes it looks like the opposite. Everyone's nodding. Yeah, got it. Aligned. And you're thinking, okay. But no one actually knows what that means. So here's the move. Before you leave that meeting, you have to ask, what does support or action actually look like? Who is doing what and by when? And what does done actually look like? Because if you don't define that, everyone walks away with a different version. And if you skip that, people will guess. And so flash forward to the next meeting. What got done? We're still figuring it out. We've started. We're actually meeting on that tomorrow or the next day. And you feel it. Nothing moved. Because clarity didn't hold. Not what was said, but what actually landed. Because if it landed, something would have moved. Someone would have owned it. But instead, people shut down or react or they nod. And then they'll do something completely different later. And now 3 things happen at the same time. Clarity drops. Ownership disappears. And accountability, man, it never even got a chance. So you leave thinking, we talked about it, somebody owns it. But nothing actually changed. And later you feel it, that frustration. You know what it is. Why do I have to carry everything? This isn't because people don't care, but under pressure, we don't stay neutral. We protect, we explain, we control, we react, we spiral. Or we nod and then fill in our own version later. So next time you feel that moment, don't rush to fill it. Hold it and ask, what does what I just asked for actually look like? Because nodding is not alignment. Alignment is what happens after the meeting when things get done. And if nothing happens, then you weren't aligned. So if this kind of drift happens in your meetings too, I made a simple 72-hour follow-through plan to help lock in clarity before it disappears. I'll go ahead and link it below. Now, I'm Andrea Baillo. I talk a lot here about leadership under pressure, especially what makes teams stall and why leaders end up carrying too much. So if that's your world, please do go ahead and hit subscribe. I'll see you next time.